Good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down. Very nice day yesterday to start the week. Here's the thing. We posted this thing on Saturday that the NASDAQ was doing a rebalance. And if you go read about it, it tells you the top 7 stocks control 50% of it, so they're going to change that. So that means people are selling Microsoft. They're selling NVIDIA, even though NVIDIA got a thing. Morgan Stanley says they'll beat all year long today. They're selling these and they're buying the other ones. They're buying Avago. They're buying Lam Research. They're buying chips. They're buying other NASDAQ stuff. That's what they're doing. So think about this. So now we go down on Microsoft. Would love Microsoft. Would be amazing if Microsoft can drop all the way down to 320, 310, and then we buy for next week, and we buy for earnings. And then it rips right back up to 350. So there are funds that do this stuff. They have, in theory, they have to. Look, this is theory. Guys, if somebody says they're going to follow the NASDAQ, they don't follow it exactly. They may not. Who knows? Nobody's auditing this stuff, okay? So if they're selling it, they sell it down, but then they're going to buy right back up because Monday, everybody's going to buy these stocks. I mean, NVIDIA, Microsoft, next Monday, Tuesday, they should really, really fly. But that means some of the other stuff would go back down, okay? But think about this. So that's what's happening. Meanwhile, see, this would happen Friday. On the reversal. Somebody figured this out, or they told somebody, or they released it, and they sold everything on last Friday. But we shouldn't be down. We should be at 44.40. Okay, now you have CPI tomorrow, and Tom Lee says a 2-handle. Jesus. If core CPI comes in at 2%, do we go to 4,500, 4,520? Just rocket it? Interesting. So we bought some SPXs just for the heck of it, not a ton. And then we see. Okay? But if they do some rotation and they sell NVIDIA and all these other ones, and NVIDIA's got a huge buy today. Wow. I mean, do they move into all these other ones and they really, really run? Avago moving very nicely. Those 890s are going to go to $10 really fast. If it gets to 888, they're going to be 12. Lam Research starting to move. Baba didn't really move, but it's just holding, but it's Baba. That's what it does. Okay? Adobe. Does it finally get through 500? Looks like it wants to run. JP Morgan earnings. This thing is screaming. This thing has a possibility for 150 on Friday. Then we see. Even Snow and MDB got better. Coin, nice play yesterday. And UPSD moving very nicely. But why did we sell UPSD? Because it fails all the time. But it gives you an opportunity to make a point all the time. So you get in and get out. Enphase. All three are moving in tandem. Enphase, First Solar, SEDG. So this has earnings. But here's the thing. These companies have not announced official earning dates. If Enphase were to tell you earnings on the 26th or 27th, we'd probably go buy them the 200s or the 205s because I think it can get to 230 if it really runs. Okay? So that's what's going on. Do we go way up? Maybe. Do we go way down? Way maybe. But here's Sam's simple logic. See, people that don't know make shit up. Sam knows, okay? If China has deflation and their PPI and their CPI is down 5%, say it's down 5%. So let's say they're selling a TV and I'm just going to make this up. That TV is down 5%, okay? So let's say it's a cheapy TV and it's $200 and it's down 5%. So what's that, $10? So it's $190. So they're selling it to you for $190. Now that guy is bringing it back into the U.S. and he used to sell that TV for $210, just making it up. He's going to make 5% profit on that TV. So now, since he buys it for 190, if he wants to make 5% on it, he can sell it for what? 200, 199, whatever. He makes the same amount of money, and he thinks he can sell more. Now, there's a bunch of sleazy people, sleazy companies. Yeah, they're sleazy. They're going to say, oh, I can buy it for cheaper. I'm going to make more money. I'm not reducing my cost. But then it sits on the shelf because you only need one company to sell that TV for $199, and that guy's TV at $210. They all go to shit, and his business goes to hell. And then he cries and whines that his business is going to hell. I'm telling you, this happens. Just think about eggs. When inflation was going up, you could go to Tom Thumb over here, Safeway, and you could buy eggs for $4. Walmart's selling them for $6. Who's buying eggs at Walmart? Nobody. It's $2 difference. Okay? So just know that. So if China prices go down, that means U.S. prices go down. If U.S. prices go down, now maybe they take a month or two to happen, right? Go down, that's disinflation. Meanwhile, Elon is buying parts lower. He told you there's deflation. So that means his margin is better. Maybe it doesn't happen right away, but it happens. Okay, so Tom Lee, smart guy, he understands this. He goes, China has this deflation. It's going down. Exactly. He must subscribe to Sam. Who knows? Okay? But what I'm telling you, if prices go down in certain countries that you buy from, why would it not go down for you over time? Okay? Then we see. So that's why we bought some SPXs, because it goes. Tom Lee says 100-point move, SPX. Well, if it were to take out 44.52 with force, 4,500 is possible, and the whole thing is doable. Then we see. Okay, Avago trying to run. This is moving. If this gets over 888, this got a beeline to 320. Does it happen this week? I don't know, but it can. Very nice move. Lam Research going back up, 652. Chips. This article that says NVIDIA is going to beat all this year on AI chips. Now, they're going to sell NVIDIA. Understand that. Use next week's. And let it go. If they want to sell NVIDIA, it goes to 400 and rotate to other stuff, then you buy in Monday, but the next week there's nobody selling anymore for Microsoft and them. What an opportunity for next week. Okay? Interesting. So chips are moving. How about Carvana? So things that make me just laugh. Things that make you laugh. People coming out saying, oh, used car prices are going way down. Not down, way down. Okay. But why is Carvana going up? They sell used cars. Interesting, right? Don't know if that's true. But their business is better. And if it squeezes, it's got 42 and 46 written all over it. CMG, a little bit better yesterday. That one looks okay. JP Morgan earnings on Friday. And then we see an Adobe, which had Adobe great earnings, dropped 40, couldn't move at all, now is moving. And if it takes out this 503, why wouldn't it go to 520? 520. Pretty simple. And then we see. So that's what's going on. Interesting, right? Fun. Enphase moving too. Okay? So that's what we got. Okay. Okay, let's get started. Good morning, everybody. 7-Eleven. Stocks go up, stocks go down. CPI tomorrow will move the market 50 to 80 points for the rest of the week. Pretty easy. Maybe way up, maybe way down. Then we see. Okay? SPX 4132, 4152. 44, sorry. 4491, big number. 4382, big number. Avago, can it get through 888? If this can get through 888 today, they can scream this baby. But it may hit 888 today and drop 20. Know that. NVIDIA, 439, 399. Lam Research, 632, 652. Carvana, 36, 39, 42. CMG, 2125, 2126, 2152. Meta, 197, 203. So Threads has 100 million users. Within another month, they're going to have probably as many users as Twitter. Elon just keeps tweeting and saying, we don't need to block text or anything. Anybody can say whatever they want to do. Well, you can't. Let me tell you. Just go to any high school or any middle school and go find out the bullies. And those bullies are on Twitter. And the stuff that they're saying to other kids is unbelievable. This is happening, guys. And everybody thinks it's okay. It's not okay. Okay? It's not okay. Suicide rates, guns in school, all this stuff. It's not okay. So Elon is flawed. His logic is really stupid. It's flawed. It's not okay. Okay? So just understand that. And advertisers, if they keep leaving, at some point, he probably just brings it public and sells it. Just watch. Keep an eye out. Okay? Interesting. JP Morgan, 149, 151. Meta, hard 300. Baba, 96. Snowman, 172, 176. Needs 183 to get better. Adobe, can it take out 503 early and rip to 508? Very possible. Coin, 82, 86. Why did we sell Coin? You know why we sold Coin? Because his premium is stupid. If you watch Coin, and you'll learn this, something that sells $2 out of the money is $2, $3. If it drops $1, you lose 50 cents. If it drops $3, you lose 75%. So when it rips up, you got to sell it. Huge premium. Don't get caught. Goldman Sachs, 321. Does it run on JP Morgan earnings? Possible. MDB, 422. Netflix hasn't said anything about this password sharing stuff. I get this inkling that his password sharing is probably going okay, but his revenue is lower. Why is that? Somebody like Sam, who has Netflix, pays $16.99 for 4 logins. But Sam's at home by himself. So now he doesn't need 4 logins. He can go get a cheaper plan and then add the $8 plan for other people. Almost a net even. And they had to implement all that technology and all that other stuff. It's a net negative. Just keep that in mind. Okay? MicroStrategy, 422. SMCI, high of year, screaming. Are they moving? Are they selling NVIDIA and moving to SMCI? Sure looks like. 382, 282, 291. Shop can't get through 66. Now, 573, 582. Microsoft, I love the 340s, 350s for earnings, but they're selling it. Maybe they buy it today, who knows? But they're selling it. Maybe they're done selling it. Maybe the smart people say, you know, I'm not going to sell it anyway. Screw the NASDAQ. Maybe. Google, 121. Do you know, I didn't know this. Google has a version of ChatGPT that they're charging $52 for. That includes a lot of features. Very interesting. Looking into it. Okay. Tesla, 279, 286. Enphase, 179, 186. Comments, questions. What are we doing? CRM up 221. CRM looks better. It's up $10 today. What? What is going on with CRM? Is there news? Interesting. Interesting. 9% price increase. Interesting. There you go. CRM is moving. That means techs are moving. Watch this Avago. Can it blow through 900 and hit 920? We've seen it before. That would be fun. Everybody have a great trade day. See you, chat.